Now we come to next topic, addition and subtraction of lengths. Addition of lengths. In example 1, you are asked to add 48 meter 93 centimeter and 23 meter 58 centimeter. Firstly, we have to convert these meter and centimeter into centimeters. Firstly, we would convert all these lengths into centimeter. Firstly, you have to convert the given lengths in the smaller units so that addition becomes easy for you. And here you are given 48 centimeter, rather it is 48 meter and 93 centimeter, and the other number is 23 meter. This is the other length, 58 centimeter. While converting 48 meter into centimeter, you know that there are 100 centimeter in 1 meter, so we would multiply this 48 number with 100 to convert it into centimeter. So 48 meter means 48 multiply 100, it gives 4800, means 4800 centimeter, plus 93 centimeter were already there, and by adding these two numbers we get 4893 centimeter. So we have converted the first length into centimeters. Similarly, we would convert the second length into centimeters, and to convert it in centimeter, we have to multiply 100 with 23, means 23 meter would give us 2300, means 2300 centimeter. 23 meter multiply 100 gives us 2300, means 2300 centimeter, and 58 centimeter were already there. We would add 58 to it, so it gives us 2358 centimeter. Now we would add these two lengths as we do the addition in the other problems. So here 3 plus 8 gives, firstly we would add 1, then tens, then hundred, then thousands. So here digits in the ones column are 3 and 8. While adding 3 and 8 we get 11. It means 1 would be carried to tens column, ones, tens, hundred, thousand. And in the tens column we are given 9 and 5, and 1 we have carried. So the total would be 15 here. 9 plus 1, 10, and 5, 15. 15 means 5 would be written under this column, under the tens column, and 1 would be carried to the hundredth column. And now hundredth column, digits in this column are 8 and 3, and 1 was carried here. So total becomes 12. And while writing 12, we would write 2 in the hundreds column and 1 in the thousands column. And here thousands digits give 4 plus 2, 6, and 1 is carried. So total becomes 7. In this way, you got the numbers. So by adding these two lengths, we get the answer as 7251. And for writing 7251 centimeter in the form of meter and centimeter, we would again convert this centimeter into meter and centimeter. And to convert this length into meter and centimeter, we would pick out the thousands first. The number is 7251. It means 7000 plus 251. 7000. It makes kilometer, but we have to write the answer in meters. So meters means we have to pick out the hundreds from here. So here hundreds are 7200 plus 51. It makes 72 meter and 51 centimeter. 72 meter and 51 centimeter. We would divide this number by 100. You can change it into meter and centimeter by dividing by 100. Here we are dividing this number by 100. So by dividing it with 100, we get 100 sevens are 700. 25 is left here. 1, we would bring 1 downwards. So 100 twos are 200. 51 is left over here. It means these are meter and these are centimeters. So we get 72 meter 51 centimeter as answer. You can write 7251 centimeter your answer, but in the question you are given the lengths in the meter and centimeter. So your answer should be in the form of meter and centimeters. So here in this case your answer is 72 meter 51 centimeter. Now let's do example number 2. Here again you are asked to add 3 kilometer 635 meter and 5 kilometer 736 meter. Now students, we would solve the example number 2 here. In this question you are asked to add two different lengths which are 3 kilometer 635 meter and 5 kilometer 736 meter. Firstly, we would convert the given lengths into meter because between the two units, kilometer and meter is the smaller units. So firstly, we would convert the given lengths into meters. And you know that there are 1000 meter in 1 kilometer. So by converting 6 kilometer 635 meter into meter, we would get 3 multiplied 1000 means 3000 meter, and we would add 635 meter to it. The answer would be 3635 meter. And by converting 5 kilometer into meter, we get 5000 meter, and by adding 736 meter to it, we get 5736 meter here. And now we will add these two lengths, 5 and 6. This gives 11. 11 means 1 would be written in the ones column and 1 would be carried to the tens column. And the digits now present in the tens column are 1, 3 and 3. Their total gives 7, means when we add 3 plus 3 plus 1, the answer is 7. So tens digit would be 7. And while we add 6 and 7, we get 13. It means 3 would be written in hundreds column and 1 would be carried to the thousand column. And now the digits present in thousand column are 1, 3 and 5, and their total gives us 9. So in this way you get the sum of the given two lengths as 9371 meter. But the question was given in the form of kilometer and meter, so we have to convert this length as meter into kilometer and meter. So while converting 9371 meter into kilometer, we would divide this length by 1000. So 9371 can be written as 9000 plus 371. So 9000 means 9 kilometer because there are 1000 meter in 1 kilometer. So 9000 meter make 9 kilometer and 371 meter would be written as it is, so that our answer becomes 9 kilometer 371 meter. So while doing addition of the lengths, keep in mind that firstly convert the lengths in the smaller unit and then add the numbers as we do the sums in addition chapter, and then finally convert the answer into the form in which the question was asked to you. Now we solve example number 1 while doing the subtraction of lengths. And in this question, it has been asked to you that you have to subtract 24 meter 86 centimeter from 57 meter 65 centimeter. You can solve this sum in two ways. Firstly, convert the given lengths into the smaller units and then perform the subtraction and then get the answer in the form of meter and centimeter. Or you can borrow if required 1 meter from the meter section, meter column to the centimeter column. Let's solve this sum in both of these two ways. Firstly, we convert the given lengths into centimeter and we will subtract these numbers. Suppose the numbers are 24 centimeter and 24 meter and 86 centimeter. This is your first length which you have to subtract from the other length, and we are just going to convert it into centimeter. 1 meter contains 100 centimeter, so it means 24 meter means 2400 centimeter. 2400 centimeter, 2400 centimeter, it can be said like this. And now 86 centimeter were already there. We would add this 86 number to 2400 and the answer becomes 2486 centimeter. The first length becomes as 2486 centimeter. Now the second length is 57 meter 65 centimeter. So this number gives 57 meter gives 5700 centimeter. 57 meter and 65 centimeter means we would multiply 57 by 100. This answer becomes 5700 centimeter, and we would add 65 centimeter to it. So your length becomes 5765 centimeter. Now we would subtract the smaller length from the bigger length as we do subtraction in the 4-digit numbers. And now we would subtract 2486 from 5765. Firstly, we would write the numbers in the proper columns: ones, tens, 100, 1000. Numbers are 5765 and other number is 2486. We are going to subtract these two lengths. Firstly, you know that number to be subtracted is 6, which is bigger than 5. So we would borrow 1 from 6. The number would be left here as 5 and it would become 15 because we are borrowing 110. 110 means 10 ones. So 10 ones would be added here. 10 plus 5 becomes 15. 15 minus 6 gives as number 9. Now we are left with 5 and we have to subtract 8 from it. Again, we can't subtract 8 from 5. We would borrow 100 to tens column. Here we would left with the number 6 and here the number becomes 15 because you know that 100 means 10 tens. So 10 plus 5 gives 15 tens here, and while subtracting 8 from 15 we get the number 7. Now we have to subtract 4 from 6. It gives 2, and when we subtract 2 from 5 it gives 3. So your answer is 3279 centimeter. But your question was asked in the form of meter and centimeter. Now we would convert this number into meter and centimeter by dividing it with 100. So when we divide this number 3279 by 100, we get 100 threes are 300. 27 is left over here while subtracting, and 9 was over there and we brought the 9 downwards. The number becomes 279 and 100 twos are again it gives 200. 79 is left. It means which is less than 100. We can't divide 79 by 100. So this is meter, 32 meter and 79 centimeter. So your answer is 32 meter 79 centimeter. 32 meter 79 centimeter. This is your answer. If you subtract 24 meter 86 centimeter from 57 meter 65 centimeter. Firstly, in this sum you converted the meter in centimeter into centimeter, means you converted the given length into centimeter, which was given in the form of meter and centimeter. Then you subtracted the numbers as we do subtraction in the 4-digit number, and you got the answer in the form of centimeters. But as the question was asked in the form of meter and centimeter, finally you converted the centimeters into meter and centimeter by dividing this answer with 100. And your answer came 32 meter 79 centimeter. Now we solve this question with the other method in which we would not convert the lengths into centimeter. Rather, we would write them in proper columns and we would borrow meters in the centimeter columns. Now see how we subtract these two numbers. These two lengths are 57 meter 65 centimeter and other is 24 meter 86 centimeter. Firstly, we would write these two numbers in proper columns, meter and centimeter. Firstly, make two columns, one of meter and another of centimeter. So write 57 meter in the meter column and 65 centimeter in the centimeter column. Now write the number 24 below the meters and 86 below the centimeters. 57 meter 65 centimeter is bigger length, so it would be written above the another number which is smaller. Now we are going to subtract 86 centimeter from 65 centimeter. You know that 86 is bigger than 65. It is not possible to subtract 86 from 65. So we would borrow 1 meter into centimeter column. Here we are given 57 meter. So we would take out 1 meter, means we would be left here with 56 meter, and centimeters would be 165 because 1 meter is brought here. 1 meter means 100 centimeter are brought here. 100 plus 65 gives 165. Now we have to subtract 86 from 165. So while subtracting 86 from 165, we get answer as 5 minus 6 is not possible. We would borrow 1 from 6. 5 is left here and it becomes 15 because this is tens number, tens digit. And when we take 110 into ones column, means we are carrying 10 ones in the ones column. 10 plus 5 gives 15. 15 minus 6 gives us 9. And 5 minus 8 is not possible. So we would again borrow digit from here and we would borrow 1. Here it becomes 15 and here we are left with 0 number because it was only 1. And we have taken 1 from here. So 0 is left over here. And when we take 1 from hundreds column, it means we are taking 10 tens from the 100 column. And 10 tens plus 5 tens were already there. 10 plus 5 gives 15 here. 15 minus 8 gives us 7. So when we subtract 86 from 165, we get 79. Right? So this is the answer of your centimeters. We get the 79 centimeter while we subtracted 86 centimeter from 165 centimeter. Now we come to this column of meters. Here we have to subtract 24 from 56. It is easy for us because the smaller number is given below. So 6 minus 4 gives us 2 and 5 minus 2 gives us 3. So our answer is, in meter it is 32 and in centimeter it is 79. So answer is 32 meter and 79 centimeter. So you can solve the subtraction sums in both of these two ways. Whatever you like, whatever you feel it is easy, you can follow that method. Now we solve the another question, that is example number 2. We have to subtract 3 kilometer 825 meter from 8 kilometer 258 meter. Again, we would make the two columns, kilometer and meter. We are asked to solve the subtraction sum where the lengths are given in the form of kilometer and meter. The lengths are, we would write in proper column, kilometer and meter. Kilometers are 8 kilometer and meters are 825. And the second length is, which we have to subtract from this length, is 3 kilometer 258 meter. Now you know that 258 subtraction is possible from 825. It means no need to borrow any kilometer in the meter column. So while subtracting 8 from 5, we would borrow 1 from the tens column, means here we would be left with 1 because the digit was 2. 1 is carried to the ones column and it would make 110 means 10 ones. So 10 plus 5 make 15 ones here. 15 minus 8 gives us 7 and we are left here with 1. And subtraction of 5 from 1 is not possible. So we would borrow 1 from 8. 7 would be left over here and it would become 11 because when we take 100, it gives 10 tens to tens column. 10 and 1 was already present there. 10 plus 1 make 11 and 11 minus 5 gives us 6. Now we are left with subtraction of 7 and 2, means we have to subtract 2 from 7. This gives us 5. And in the kilometer column, we are asked to subtract 3 from 8. And when we subtract 3 from 8, it gives us 5. So our answer is 5 kilometer and 567 meter. In this way, you can solve other question also based on subtraction of lengths. Now we solve word problems based on subtraction. Here in example number 1, the problem given is building A is 120 meter high and building B is 193 meter high, higher than the building A. Means there is a comparison between two buildings, building A and B. Height of building A is given and height of building B is not given, but it is given that it is higher than the building A, and how much higher it is given over here. What is the height of the building B? Then you are asked to find the height of the building B. In this question, you can see that one height is given and other is more higher than the first height, and you have to find the total height. It means you have to add the given lengths, or you can say height in the case of buildings. So here, firstly, we would write the statement of this solution. Height of building A is 120 meter and height of building B is 120 plus 193 meter. Means we are going to add these two lengths. 120 plus 193 gives us 313 meters. When we add digits in one's column, 0 plus 3, it gave us 3. When we add digits in tens column, the digits are 2 and 9, it gives us 11. We would write 1 in the tens column and 1 would be carried to the hundreds column, and in that column we get 3 digits 1 1 1. By adding these 3 digits we get 3 as answer. So our length becomes 313 meter. So the height of building B is 313 meter. Now you can solve the exercise 11.3 yourself to check whether you have learned the topic clearly or not, and then we come to the multiplication and division of lengths. Till now, you are very well aware with the measurement of lengths, their units, and the addition and subtraction of lengths. Now we are going to solve the question based on multiplication and division of lengths. Firstly, we do the multiplication of lengths. In example number 1, we are asked to multiply 6 meter 28 centimeter by 5. 6 meter 28 centimeter, it is to be multiplied by 5. Means firstly, we would again write this length in proper columns, meter and centimeter. Meter here are 6 and centimeter here given are 28. And we are asked to multiply this length by 5. So firstly, we would multiply 28 with 5 because 28 centimeters are given here. 5 eights are. We would multiply with a similar method as we perform the multiplication in 2-digit number with the 1-digit number. So 5 eights are 40. 4 is carried over here. And now we would multiply 5 by 2 and 4 is added to it. 5 2s are 10 and 4 gives 14. 140 centimeter. It becomes 140 centimeter. And now we would multiply meters with 5. 5 6 are 30. So here answer is 30 meter 140 centimeter. But you know that 100 centimeter make 1 meter. So take out 100 from here. You would get 30 plus 1 meter and you are left over with 40 centimeter here. So your answer becomes 31 meter 40 centimeter. You can convert 140 centimeter into meter by dividing it by 100 and you get 1 meter and 40 centimeter here. And 30 meter were already there. So 30 plus 1 gives you 31 meter and 40 centimeter would be written as it is. So your answer is 31 meter 40 centimeter. Now we try to solve the division of lengths. Example number 1 given here is you have to divide 25 meter 75 centimeter by 5. 25 meter and 75 centimeter are given to you and you are asked to divide this length by 5. Firstly, we would divide meters by 5. You know that 5 fives are 25. So meters here you would get as 5. 5 fives are 25. 0 would be left here. And by dividing centimeters by 5, we get 5 ones are 5. 2 would be left here. 5 is brought down. And 5 fives are 25 again. Answer is, remainder is 0 in this case. So, your answer is 5 meter 15 centimeter. When you divide 25 meters 75 centimeter by 5, you get 5 meter 15 centimeter as your answer. Now, we move to the word problems based on multiplication and division of lengths. In example 1, the statement given is, if one classroom needs 13 meter 26 centimeter of jute material to cover the soft boards, how much jute material will 6 rooms need? You know that whenever you are asked to find out the more number, means the bigger number, you have to multiply the digits, because here you know that if you are given the measurement of requirement of one room, you are to find the jute that is required for 6 rooms. It means you are going to find the number which is much bigger than the first number, and to find the number in such cases, you would multiply the given lengths with the number that is asked to you. And now the given length is 13 meter 26 centimeter. Firstly, we would write the statement of this question. Statement would be as like jute material required for one classroom. This is called unitary method. Means in this method, you are given the requirement of one room and you are asked to find the requirement of more than one room. Means you would multiply the measurement of length that is given for one room with the number of rooms that has been asked to you. Now, jute material required for one classroom is 13 meter 26 centimeter, and 6 classrooms would require how much jute? To find it, we would multiply this length with 6 and just perform the multiplication as we done in the example number 1. And by multiplying 13 meter 26 centimeter with 6, you get 79 meter 56 centimeter as your answer. So your answer would be 6 classrooms would require 79 meter 56 centimeter of jute material. Now we just solve example number 2. In this example, you are asked that Rocky traveled 450 km in 9 days, and you are asked that what distance he covers in one day if he travels equal distance in each day. In this case, you are asked to find a number which is much smaller than the given number. So you would perform division of lengths in this question. It is just the reverse of the previous question. In that question, you were asked to find out the much bigger number. Means you were given that jute required for one room and you were asked to find the jute required for 6 rooms. In that case, you multiplied the length, given length with the number of 6. And here you are asked that the distance is 450 km covered in 9 days, and you have to find distance covered by the child in one day if he travels equal distance in each day. It means you would divide 450 km by 9. Let's divide 450 km by 9. You know that 9 fives are 45. 45 minus 45 gives us 0, and 0 is over there. We just bring it down, and you know that when 0 is divided by 9, it gives again 0. So your answer is 50 km. So it means your answer would be written as Rocky traveled 50 km in one day. Now solve exercise 11.4 and reinforce the concept of measurement of length and their addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I hope you understood the chapter clearly up to here. Now we come to the topic measuring mass. We compare the mass of an object or a thing with fixed weights using a balance to weigh the object or a thing. Whenever you go to the market and you want to buy some fruits or vegetables, you know that the greengrocer uses some weights as shown here to weigh the quantity of the things that you want to buy. Like whether they are rice, pulses or veggies or fruits, they are weighed with using the weights. Means they are fixed weights. we have to compare the mass of the different objects with the fixed weights so that we can measure the mass of different objects. And to weigh the little things means small things which have less weight, means which are having small masses, they are measured in grams, and grams in short written as G. Gram in short is written as G here. And to measure the higher masses, means to measure the weights or masses of the objects which are very heavy, we use the unit that is kilogram, which is more bigger than the unit gram. Kilogram is the bigger unit and short form of kilogram is kg. Short form of gram is G and short form of kilogram is kg. Keep one thing in your mind, that while writing short forms, we don't use their plural form. We use only singular form of these units while writing their short forms. Now we come to the relationship between kilogram and gram. 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. As you know that 1 kilometer was equal to 1000 meters. Similarly, 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. This is the relation between these two units of mass, and these are some weights that are commonly used in the market to weigh the mass of the different objects. This is 10 kg, 5 kg, 2 kg, 1 kg, 500 grams, 200 grams, 100 grams, 50 grams, 20 gram and 10 grams. These weights are commonly used in the market to weigh the masses of different objects. Now we come to the topic of conversion of units in masses. You know that 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. So to find out how many grams are in 2 kilogram, we would just multiply 2 with 1000. 2 multiplied 1000 gives 2000. It means 2 kilogram equal to 2000 grams. And to convert 1 kilogram, 3 gram into gram, firstly we would convert this kilogram into gram by multiplying it with 1000. 1 multiply 1000 gives us 1000, means 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. 3 grams are already given there. We would add this 3 gram into here and it would be written under the ones column. So it gave us 1003 grams. To convert 5 kilogram and 6 gram, we would firstly multiply 5 with 1000. We would get 5000 and then we would add 6 to it. Then 5000 plus 6 give us 5006 grams. Now we are to convert 7 kilogram and 250 gram into gram. Firstly, we would multiply 7 by 1000. It would give us 7000 gram and we would add 250 gram to it, means it would give us 7250 grams. Now to convert 8 kilogram and 500 gram into gram, we would firstly again multiply 8 with 1000. It would give us 8000 gram and we would just add, we saw that 8 multiplied 1000 gives us 8000 gram and we would add 500 gram to it. So in this way we get 8000 plus 500 equal to 8500 grams. So keep in mind that while converting kilogram into gram, firstly multiply the given number with 1000 and if you are given some grams already, then add those grams to the answer which you get after multiplying the number with 1000.